hello, welcome back guys. I'm coming to you on Sunday afternoon. I'm trying to the Michael and living a bit in my clothes, one clothes that I messed up, and then the two clothes I took. And this is an important day because this marks the first day that I got cleaned last and that I got so that is this is an important vulnerability. Whenever you cleanse an ass, especially if it was past the seconds like that, you need to take account that recognize the phase and try and maintain. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's take a look at what's going on. We're going to get back into the market today, and we can see I'm going to go ahead and bring that now. Here's my last for the day. So we're down 285, which is beyond my max dash, which is 250, and that's because I got some stuff that didn't stop. But we're going to talk about the entries and what happened from there. So let's see. When I tune into the market, this is what it looks like, okay? So we had a exponential trend which I was not with it. And I tuned in and I saw this movement, and it came up, and it was bouncing around here. Just like this. It had pulled down. I saw, when I come to look at this, what I see is that it had a nice pull up, and then it had a push down, and it was hesitating. But to me, this is an indication that it wants to go back down. So that's what I was looking at. I'm like, this thing wants to go back down. And it's sitting hanging behind that in there. And I then put in a sell that asked right through. That's for this one ended. And that got me right, because it ended right here. So my sell asked ended right here. That's when my input ended. I went in. And you can see it opened up a new candle. Did not take me in on the just days. Now it's super frustrating because my target value is here, and I would have been there, and you can see it would have hit my target within, and it got the hook. So within 10 seconds, I would have been at 250 for the day, and I would have been down to the day at 250. Maybe I'm switching my measurement, I don't know. But anyway, it continued dumping. So I went through the low of yesterday, and it kept going down. And so we get this big movement, and I honestly have thought about taking the break of this thing on the road like that, which I didn't do. So now I'm compounding my irritation because I got this kind of a little bit of FOMO going on because I see all these big moves happen, all this money goes down there, and I'm not getting that. So that should have been my first step, but I got some FOMO, right? But then we pull up and we come back into support. So I really like this move. And I said, okay, this is actually a very decent move. And then it hesitated even more. It still got some clicks, and I got my sell stop right there. And what did it do, guys? It came in hard, came down, took me in, and took me in. Yeah, we got my couple clicks. You can see that. And then it took me in. And you guys can see how it is negative. But that's not a good thing to. What I did then is automatically removed it. Because I was so like, I like this so much that I really expected it to keep me down. A little bit there, it took me out of it a little bit. So within a matter of seconds, I'm down 285 for the day. And that doesn't set my strategy at all, obviously. And let's keep in mind that my strategy is very explicit. I have moves that I follow. One of my rules, that my rule is to get in an actual increase. So my first increase is res within my limits, within my rules. It just does, and that happens. You have to recognize that that happens sometimes. But I think I need to compile my rules and make sure that I do not include the code again on the same node. Then again, so if I expect it to go in there and it doesn't go that way if I know, I wait to the next opportunity instead of trying to kill that node again. You know what I mean? So that's superficial, and the second code should never have happened to it. I would have been down 125 or something instead of down 2 over 5. And as you can see, then there's a bit of a red candle down that row. So this was just over hit that, then it went my way, but look at that, then it blew down a little bit. So the player was just swimming around here, but actually got support on this guy. And went the other direction, which I've never ever heard of. There's no codes in here for me and perhaps not ever for that to be on the south side of it anymore. So there's no code there. Finally, we're going to push down here, and we'll be looking for an entry back into the north south side of this again, so I'm not looking for here. Looking for down with a further so I'm going to back to square down with that side. This one will come down, taking me in the middle of that, and I'll stop here, and I would have even that, been back to zero. So that's the difference, right, guys? If I wouldn't have done that stupid knee-jerk reaction ruined with it, I could have equalized my code back to zero like this. And then, let's see if there's another move. So if we were going to move back down, I would be looking for an entry below this one. We would be in right there, let's see what happens to it. Look at that. That potentially, if I wasn't done set this thing, so I would have been in here. Once it got to zero, it dropped, and look, look how much it fell. So what would have happened was, it probably would have hit my 250 mode. I'd be at 250 for it. So you see the difference. Like, if you stay patient, and then there's a between them and here. So, look at that, this would have turned back that, which is good. I wouldn't have been still in the market, because I would have tried to put that for it, and I would have done that stupid shit. So, wait a minute. You can see what I'm talking about. What the difference is. What you have to do is you make sure that you're taking real codes and that technically I put to the there's not my code, not even it's just a knee-jerk reaction code based on rebounds, trying to get my money back, and me thinking, I know that the market's going to do that now, and I got to get in, this move's going to happen, so a mixture of like arrogance and stupidity. Third anyway, the other part better read really not be true for the rest of member, because this clinic says my member. So I'm down 285 to go. And we're going to private, and we're going to see you guys again on Tuesday. So, there's that code member there.